A common complaint that I hear a lot from Yu-Gi-Oh players is that the pricing structure is really bad in tournaments, and I think that's a valid criticism. The game doesn't really reward players enough for spending so much time and money on every single new deck that they learn every single format, and I think that's really unfortunate. And even though the simple and naive solution to that would be to add cash pricing, I actually disagree with that. I've always had some nice ideas to fix that problem, and I think right now is the perfect timing to share them with you. Now hear me out, this is idea number 1 and nothing is set in stone. What if the player winning a regional would actually get a higher quality mat than everyone else in the top 8? Or what if yours had a different design and even indicated the city in which you won the regional so that it becomes a unique piece of collectible and people would actually value it at a lot more? Also, why not give regional champions a VIP treatment for the WCQ? They wouldn't necessarily get a 2-round buy or anything, but maybe free travel and accommodation, or one of the two. Of course, this should only be for the first place, not everyone else, otherwise it's going to be completely impractical. But hey, with how much money Konami's making, why not be a little generous with their player base? And regionals aren't really that big, so I don't think a trophy for the first place really makes that much sense. Alright, enough with regionals, how about YCSs? Try picturing this in your head. You paid $4,000 to travel to motherfreaking Australia just to get top 32. Let me rephrase that for you. You literally used left arm offering and got ashed.
Big rip.
And even if you maybe manage to get a top 8 instead of top 32, you get a Nintendo Switch, and that maybe pays for 2 hotel nights. Congratulations, you're now $400 less in debt. You only owe us $4,000 now. Alright, so how do we go on about fixing this? Well, first of all, don't go to Australia. Second of all, get good and stop losing in top 8 already.
But Yak-san, you suck at the game, you lose way before that.
Shut up, I know I suck. Okay, so what if every single player in Top Cut in Top 32 would actually get a double booster box, or maybe a random Starlight from the last, I don't know, 5 sets? That way, Konami doesn't really have to spend money or anything, all they really do is just hand in product, which for them is free. Instead of losing money, they just lose out on a few sales, which really doesn't matter too much because for them, it really doesn't mean anything. But at least it motivates people more. And Starlight Rares really wouldn't decrease that much in value because everybody in the top cut would be getting different Starlights. Oh, and also, instead of giving top 16 players 24 loose packs, by the way, I actually got that and I pulled like one secret, we could actually give them like an actual full booster box instead. That way, even if your RNG sucks, just like me, at least you're guaranteed 2 secrets. And it would actually be nice if top 8 players could actually get a booster box on top of their Switch, because right now they either get the Switch if they get top 8, or they get 24 packs if they get top 16, but the pricing doesn't actually stack up. And again, it's really not a big sacrifice for Konami. And finally, the YCS reward that definitely will be remembered. What if winning a YCS would actually allow you to defend your title for the next YCS of that very same city next year? So for example, if I win YCS Pasadena 2023, I am immediately qualified for Top Cut in 2024. It should only apply to one YCS, and it has to be that very specific city. So in other words, instead of getting like a 2-round buy like you would with like VIP status, you would actually get like a 10 or 11 round buy. A little overpowered, but it only applies to one player, so it's not that bad. And you had to win a YCS for that, you had to work hard. And by the way, this system kind of exists in Worlds in a way, but it's not like you go immediately to Top Cut, you're just qualified for the next Worlds. And if that's out of the question, hear me out, I have another idea. What if the YCS champion got to work with Konami to design one card? Imagine how sick that would be. And again, if that's too much, what if that player could actually have his say in the next ban list or something? He could maybe have the right to vote or express his concerns to Konami, and his word would be taken into consideration. Another cool reward would be having an exclusive access to Another cool reward would be to have an early sneak peek of the next TCG exclusive archetype. YouTubers currently have that, but they can't really use them for themselves, they have to like kind of make a video about that. But if you're a player and you get this kind of information, you can use it only for yourself. And again, you owe nobody else anything, but you kind of have to respect the NDA. And I want to say that is a big issue with what I'm saying right now. There is a legal aspect to all of that. But quite frankly, I think this game would benefit from better incentive, and I think better pricing could definitely help. Participation prizes could also be revamped. Konami could maybe look into making deals with nearby touristic attractions so that everyone who's enrolled in the tournament would actually have like a discount code so that they can enjoy whatever activity for a cheaper price. This discount could maybe apply to restaurants or hotels, I don't know what's really possible. Honestly, this is really just theory and might not really work out in practice, but imagine if that actually works out. But these ideas really encourage people to sign up for these tournaments and motivate them to win even more. That means that they have to spend more time and money to learn the game, which is a very good thing for Konami. Either way, that's all I really had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I want to hear your thoughts about this topic in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.